I need to have my fanboy moment right now. Thumbs up for Minato showing up at the end of this chapter. Yo, fanboy mode up right now. Naruto 630. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about Naruto and, what's going on the battlefield. Now, immediately, I noticed that Shikamaru, he is already, like, being basically what his father was in the war, and he's already coming up with new strategies and doing different things, and like within, his father just died and he's already, that's what I love about Shikamaru. He could quickly adapt, even though they're going through struggles right now. He lost his parents, he lost one of his friends, Neji, and he's already still coming up with new strategies, trying. I don't know how much of an effective thing this is, basically trying to make those barriers, have everyone make the barriers. It's good enough, I guess, to help people survive a blast, but if they're gonna crumble in one shot, the guy was trying to tell him. But still, nonetheless, Shikamaru coming up with strategies on the fly, taking over for his father just like that. I really like that about this chapter. I thought it was something different and unique. Him hitting up the one guy, which the guy isn't really relevant, but to make him relevant, I thought that was pretty freaking awesome, to be honest with you. Now, Kakashi and Obito. Now, the whole thing with the hole in Obito's chest, it has to be an illusion at this point, or a genjutsu of some sort, because, first of all, the hole where it's at is on the other side of him. It's not on the Zetsu side of his body. And, like, him having Obito, himself show up in the little form, and Rin show up, I think this is a genjutsu, or maybe the laws of reality is different in this the Kamui world, where they go in the other world or whatever. Maybe it's different or something, because like he was having them show up and he's like, you don't like the illusion world, so this either has to be again jutsu, or the laws of reality are a bit different here. But I think it's again jutsu. I don't think Obito's sending like a piece of his chest to the real world or something, and how would that even work? So I'm not exactly sure if what's the scenario there. I'm assuming that this is all again jutsu, and that's why he's saying you don't like this different world, this illusion world or anything like that. And I loved it. I thought it was freaking awesome when Kakashi pulled Obito's lines on him, and he even added to it when he said, someone who abandons the mission is scum. Someone who abandons their friends is even worse than scum, and someone who abandons their friends' feelings is even worse than that. That shit right there. That was one of the main messages of the beginning of the series. You know it, I know it, and the fact that Obito still has to learn it, it's just freaking crazy. Now Obito, he is just like, what, he's gonna change. You can kind of see it already. You can kind of see that he's changing. He just keeps asking questions, because I think Obito is just trying to trick himself into all this hatred at this point. The whole Rin thing, like, look, Rin's alive, look, I want to be Hokage, which was creepy, by the way. That was very freaking creepy. Obito turned into a creep, and you can tell that he's just trying to lie to himself, Kakashi, everyone around him. He doesn't really, I think legitimately Obito just this entire time has been lying to himself and just doesn't want to come out with it. He doesn't really want to do this. He's like a little bit nuts, and at the same time he's just trying to deny the fact that he doesn't really feel this way 100%. He feels bitter, but he doesn't feel like all this, craziness that he's preaching. And the battle's gonna end pretty soon, I think. I can already see it. Kakashi just threw that line on him, which, amazing line, by the way. And the battle's gonna finish soon between Kakashi and Obito. I don't see this lasting too much longer. Obito's like slowly listening to Kakashi, and Kakashi's laying down the facts. He's laying down the truth to him. And Obito better freaking listen already, because I'm getting sick and tired of his bull crap. So hopefully within the next couple chapters we get that out the way. Now that we know why Rin died, we figured that out. We got that last chapter. There's not much more to cover other than maybe Obito trying to pull a Nagato. And if he does pull a Nagato, I just hope that it doesn't mean that he's going to revive everyone that died in the war, because then that's just going to be out of this world. I don't think Madara will let it, to be honest with you. I don't think that it'll go down like that. Madara probably has cocked up some plan, like, if he tries to pull one of those, I'm going to grab him and stop him. So we'll just have to wait and see. Although if he pulls it in that world, then it'll be, a bit of a problem. But I don't think he can use Runi Tensei from the Kamui world, or the illusion world, or whatever the hell he was calling it. So he would have to come back, and then that's where Madara was going to be like, yo, you better listen to me. Now, damn, Minato showing up at the battlefield. That shit, first of all, so glad that they're already there, which means that the other Kage are somewhere around there, Sasuke somewhere around there, Orochimaru somewhere around there. Now, I was a little shocked, to be honest with you, at Naruto's expression when Minato showed up. I thought he would be shocked as hell, but when Minato said, "Hope I'm not late," or "Sorry for being late," something like that, and Naruto was like, right on time, I was just thinking, like, I thought he would be like, just shocked out of his freaking mind. But, like, has he been sensing what's going on? I think it's possible he's been sensing the entire time that Minato was closing in, the Kages were closing in, and possibly even Sasuke and Orochimaru. That's probably why he wasn't so shocked, because other than that, like, I'd be shocked as hell if I was Naruto. And so that was kind of a little confusing at that particular point. Maybe he's just been sensing it, or maybe he sensed it when Minato was closing in or something like that, or just maybe it was just a cool line to do, I guess. I'm not exactly sure as far as that goes. And I find it freaking hilarious, Sakura trying to say, "Oh, we gotta protect Naruto, we gotta help him, I'm gonna restore him to full health," and all this stuff. Like, you are not Hinata. Get out of there. It is Naruhina time. Just because Hinata got her time to shine, now you want to jump in? Props to Kishimoto for making Sakura, he's starting to bring her back in little by little, because she's been completely irrelevant for, like, chapters for a while now, but he's putting her slowly back in, and she's doing something, so I guess Sakura's doing something. That's pretty awesome. And all in all, this chapter, like, you can't deny, regardless of what, that shit at the very end was just freaking hype mode up. They finally got there, so we don't have to wait any longer. It's just a matter of what the hell are the Hokages doing. I imagine they're gonna try to circle the Ten Tails and some shit, and it's not gonna go down. Ten Tails ain't gonna go down without a fight. So I'm glad that we progressed to this point. Like, I think that this chapter, what it accomplished for the most part was that they finally arrived. It's showing Shikamaru immediately taking over his dad's role once again. Character development for Shikamaru, even in a war, people, even in a war. And we got, Sakura getting a little important time, I guess, whatever, so that was kind of cool. I give this chapter 4.5 out of 5. The only thing that it was missing was Sasuke and Orochimaru. Like, just imagine Naruto's face when he sees Sasuke. Not only he just saw his father, but Sasuke, the freaking Hokages, besides his father, of course, and Orochimaru. He's gonna be like, how do you feel about that? It's just, I can't freaking wait. Naruto 630, bombshell of a chapter. Can't freaking wait for the next one. A lot of things going down, and it was pretty awesome. Like I said, the only thing is, I wish we would have seen the Kages all show up as well, not just Minato, because, they were traveling as a pack, so you would assume that they were going to show up together. And also, the whole thing with Kakashi and Obito, it's going to go pretty soon. I think Obito is starting to, slowly get convinced by Kakashi. Some might say it's good, and some might say it's bad. It's bad if Obito ends up pulling a Nagato and Rini Tensei's everybody that die. I think that's bad, because it's, like, kind of shitting on the whole progression, shitting on Neji, being a cage bird that was finally free. So we gotta wait and see on that, but can't freaking wait. I'm super hyped. Like I said, thumbs up for Minato. This was awesome. What do you guys think, though? Is Minato now gonna basically go up against Madara or Minato, people? Madara or Minato? Because I think the other Hokages are gonna try to focus on the Ten-Tailed Beast, maybe. I think that's where their angle is. I don't know what Sasuke and Orochimaru are gonna do, because, like, if Obito's in the dream world, or whatever, the other world, the Kamui world, and all of them are there, are they all going to just, like, maybe 2 of them are going to try to go up against Madara? Because, like, you got the Ten-Tailed Beast, and then you also got Madara, so how are they going to, work? I'd imagine that maybe Minato's going to go up against the Madara, and maybe, like, Sasuke as well, something? I don't know. I just can't wait to see reactions and stuff, honestly. That's just going to be crazy. You might get a reaction video from me next week, depending on what I hear about the chapter before reading it. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for that ending, because it was just amazing. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.